All right, here we go. So I'm going to show you how to do a perpendicular bisector. So you'd put the sharp point of the compass here, and then you would make an arc passing the center. Then you would put the sharp point here, not changing the compass, and you would make the same arc here. Now all of these lines are equal distance, and all of these are equal distance from A. These are equal distance from A and B. So if you connect them, then anything on here is equal distance from A and B, which causes this to be a bisector, cutting the side in half, and a perpendicular bisector. All right, this one. Your first arc is the sharp point here, making a random arc here. And the second one is to put the sharp point here and make a random arc out here. Now, without changing the measurement you just did, you're going to put your sharp point here on the compass, and then you're going to do something like this over here, causing this point to be equal distance from these two, as those two are equal distance from here. So because you did that, now when you connect them, it'll create a perpendicular bisect. It'll bisect the angle, not a perpendicular bisector. It'll bisect the angle. Now I'm going to show you how to copy an angle. So first you draw a line here. We're going to copy the opening of this angle. So we're going to make an arc. We're going to put a sharp point here and make an arc. Then you're going to keep the compass the same measurement, putting the sharp point here and making an arc. Then you're going to measure this, putting the sharp point here and measuring this opening. Once you have that opening, you put the sharp point here, make a little arc, and that is now going to copy the angle. All right, now let's talk about inverse, converse, and contrapositive. The original will be, if I practice, then I will do better. That's the original. Okay, the inverse would mean that you would negate P, and then you would negate Q. So the inverse would be, if I don't practice, then I will not do better. Okay? Converse means that the hypothesis and the conclusion are going to switch locations. Now, the word if and then are going to stay in the same place, but you're switching it. So if I do better, then I practice, would be the converse. Contrapositive is not only going to flip them, but also negate them. Okay? So the contrapositive statement would be, if I do not do better, then I did not practice. All right? Now here we practice making inferences. If it's Tuesday, then we'll eat pizza. We're eating pizza. What does that mean? That means the day is Tuesday. We can infer it from the original statement. Now we're going to go over simplifying two statements into one. If you have bills, then you should have a job. If you have a job, then you should pay your bills. Now, the should have a job and have a job are the similar ones. So I'm going to shrink it by just stating this and this. If you have bills, then you should pay your bills. And that's it. We're done.